Distinguished guest, welcome to the Doctoral Hooding and Master's Degree Commencement Ceremony at Missouri University of Science and Technology. We ask that you please remain in your seat during the ceremony. Professional photographers from Grad Images are taking photos during the ceremony. If you would like to take your own photographs, please do so from your seat. Our ceremony will begin promptly at 6 p.m. To ensure a smooth and timely experience, we ask all guests in the arena who plan to watch the graduate procession to be seated 10 minutes before the start of the ceremony. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Late arrivals will be asked to wait until the academic procession is finished before they are seated. For safety and security, we invite you to download the S&T Safe app on your phone for emergency alerts. You can find it by searching for S&T Safe in your Apple or Google Play Store. Photographers and videographers are present today and may capture images and video for use in Missouri S&T promotional materials. If you have concerns, please email commencement@mst.edu. Good evening. We ask the audience to please be seated. The processional will begin momentarily. Photographers and videographers are present today and may capture images and video for use in Missouri S&T promotional materials. If you have concerns, please email commencement@msrolla.org. at mst.edu. Distinguished guests, we are about to begin the ceremony. We ask that you please remain in your seat during the ceremony. Professional photographers from Grad Images are taking photos during the ceremony. If you would like to take your own photographs, please do so from your seat. Today's commencement ceremony will feature professional American Sign Language interpretation by the Associates in Sign Language, LLC, in front of the stage to allow all our guests to fully experience the celebration. Distinguished guests, good evening and welcome to tonight's commencement ceremony at Missouri University of Science and Technology. Please stand and remain standing as you are able for the candidates' processional. Distinguished guests, please remain standing and remove your caps as you are able for the presentation of the colors by the Air Force ROTC Blue Sabres and the Army ROTC Stonehenge Battalion.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare almost bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to the Missouri S&T University Winds and the Missouri S&T Choral Program for providing music for the opening of our ceremony. Thank you to the Air Force and Army ROTC cadets for posting the colors. Distinguished guests, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party that you see on stage. Platform party, please stand as your name is called. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Representing Missouri S&T's faculty, staff, alumni, and students are Dr. Mo Dagani, University Chancellor; Mr. Michael J. McGivley, President of the S&T Board of Trustees; Dr. Terry Brewer, today's guest speaker; Mr. Ernest K. Banks, our alumnus speaker; Dr. Robin Gore, Vice Chancellor for Student Success; Dr. John Harris, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs; our Vice Provost and College Deans, Dr. David Borak, Dr. Mirzad Buzurdi, and Dr. James Sterling; our faculty mace bearers, Dr. David Bayless, Dr. Melody Lowe, and Dr. Catherine Northcutt; Dr. Kamal Kayat, Vice Chancellor for Research and Innovation; Dr. Paul Runyon, President of Faculty Senate; and Dr. Gregory Edwards, Vice President of Staff Council. Please join me in recognizing our platform party at today's commencement ceremony. Thank you. Platform guests may be seated. Chancellor Mo Dagani will now begin our program.
Good evening. Good evening. That's a little better. Good evening. That's much better. Welcome. Welcome to tonight's commencement ceremonies. I'd like to thank everyone here tonight for joining me to celebrate the accomplishments of our PhD and master's degree candidates. We also honor today the families and friends of our candidates who have endured with them the grinding marathon of a graduate degree. Thank you for your support and for being so incredibly patient. Graduates, please look at your family members in the building, family and friends that are here with us today. Wave to them, thank them. Actually, why don't you stand up? Why don't you stand up and look at your family members? Stand up, look at them, wave at them. Thank them for what they've done. Remember all the troubles that you have put them through for you to get to this point. So families, thank you. Thank you for being here. Friends, thank you for being here. And graduates, when you get home, hug them and thank them sincerely for what they've done. Every graduate sitting here has a unique story and mentors who made a difference in their lives. Tonight, I'd like to recognize a few faculty and staff members who were nominated by our graduates for believing in their potential, offering guidance, and helping shape their path to success. You will spot them wearing the behind every graduate pen, and you can read in our student words how these individuals inspired them at commencement.mst.edu. commencement.mst.edu. I'd like to ask these individuals to please stand and remain standing. Dr. K. Chandrasekhara, Curator's Distinguished Professor of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. Dr. J. Park, Comer Endowed Department Chair of Computer Science. Mr. Jody Seeley, Academic Advisor. Miss Jody Seeley, Academic Advisor. Ms. Nikki Sigrist, Head Men's and Women's Track and Field Coach. And Dr. Eric Showalter, Teaching Professor of Civil Engineering. Thank you all for what you do. To all of you that are nominated for this honor, thank you for believing in our students and helping them achieve these important milestones in their lives. Thank you all. You may be seated. Graduates, I'd like to ask you to also consider all the people cheering for you who are not here in this building with us today. Please join me in showing your appreciation to those people who have given you vital support during your academic careers, but for one reason or another could not be in this building. Thank you to those as well. This graduating class is full of accomplishments and pride. Graduates, I could not be more proud of you. Not only have you completed rigorous coursework and achieved your degree, many of you have also balanced a career or family life, or both, while pursuing your graduate education. For over 155 years, S&T has educated scholars, creative thinkers, innovators, and leaders among many industries. And now you join those distinguished alumni. Each week, I send an email on Friday mornings to our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and many, many others. Let me find out. Who in here receives my Friday messages? Let me see a show of hands. Raise your hand. I promise you, I won't ask you if you read it or not, but let me see your hands. All right. Regardless of the topic of my email, every single time I hear from alumni from around the world about how their S&T education prepared them for their careers, life, and success. That is wonderful to hear, of course, and I have no doubt that your education will pay tremendous dividends as well. But that is only part of the story. The rest of the story, as they say, is that every graduate of S&T has influence on others. Through your relentless pursuit of purpose, you and your fellow graduates will provide critical contributions to critical challenges facing our societies and the world. And in the great tradition of this wonderful institution, you will influence others along the way. Now I would like to introduce this evening's commencement speaker. Distinguished guests, we are delighted to have with us this evening Dr. Terry Brewer. Dr. Brewer is a Rolla success story. As a founder and president of Brewer Sciences, he has created a company with an international profile in semiconductor and microelectronics industries, thanks to his groundbreaking work on anti-reflective coatings. Brewer Sciences opened in 1981 and has successfully commercialized many government-sponsored technologies and consults with government agencies, leaders regarding U.S. advanced technology, manufacturing, and small business development policies. Under his leadership, Brewer Science has grown to be an international company with offices located in North America, Europe, and Asia. In February, Dr. Brewer was inducted into Missouri Manufacturers Hall of Fame during the Midwest Manufacturers Trade Show and Conference. At the same event, Brewer Sciences anti-reflective coating were awarded top honor in coolest things made in Missouri. How about that? Dr. Brewer serves as a member of the SEMI North America Advisory Board, and he is a founding member of the Jordan Valley Innovation Center in Springfield, Missouri. He earned a PhD in physical chemistry from the University of North Texas and served as a postdoctoral fellow at the University of Texas. Dr. Brewer holds several patents and has authored several technical and business publications. He is a strong advocate for economic development, education, and arts. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Terry Brewer.
Hey everybody, and can you hear me? No, no, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna get really close to this mic, I guess. So, I saw all of you students come in, and I just was blown away. I mean, there's so many of you, so many different colors, so many different hoods and backgrounds and experiences. I'm overwhelmed. But first and foremost, you all deserve a huge congratulations. You really achieved something far beyond ordinary. You know that, I think, but I'm going to say it anyway. You've really achieved something far beyond the ordinary, and so you've spent a lot of time, a lot of years. You have many other successes, not just the graduation, but you've accumulated all kinds of successes along the way. Some of them notable, some of them not so notable, but it doesn't matter. So you've taken a giant step. You've come to a great university. You've designed your own parachute. You've built your own parachute, and now it's time to jump. So I was going to do this, but I can't leave the mic. Walk to the edge, the edge that you can find that drops off and you can't tell where it's going. Walk to that edge with a lot of confidence, because you've really gained a lot of experience here, and jump. Just literally jump over the edge. But find an edge where maybe you can't see very much. Find that edge and jump over. Now, we all have to do it. Sooner or later, you got to jump. And today, you've got your own special difficulties in trying to jump. So when you jump, it looks like a long way. It comes quicker than you think, but you're not going to be able to see very well because global warming has clouded the visibility. You're going to have low visibility when you jump. You're also going to have to avoid falling objects. There's always falling objects when you jump off the edge. They're going to be there. You're just going to have to avoid them. This time we've probably got more free-falling politicians going down than you've maybe seen in the past. So you'll have to be extra careful for the politicians that's falling. But you've been well trained, and you're falling. The time's going by. It's really great. But you have one more uncertainty, and that is you don't know where you're going to land. And one of the reasons you don't know where you're going to land is because the continental drift has speeded up. When you thought you're going to land in Alaska, you might end up in Hawaii or someplace, or some other country entirely. So geopolitical disruptions have changed the way and the place you're going to land. So these are difficulties you're going to have that we didn't have necessarily. Global warming, it's going to really affect, your decisions. It should affect your decisions. The political environment has dramatically increased. It's going to be hard not to run into a politician on the way down. And where you work and live in the world is probably going to change. The continents are all drifting, and so you don't know where you'll land. There's a lot of good news here, though. Wherever you land, there are a large number of great paths to take. You've been prepared. You're going to land on your feet, and you're going to hit that path running. You're just going to take off running, and that's really great. And there's a lot of good paths that you could follow, and you probably don't know which will be which right now. The other side of it is there's a lot of bad paths that you could also follow, and they're there too. So, but don't be too concerned about it. Sometimes following the bad path is the greatest thing that could ever happen to you. That may be the path of success. So you don't know. So if you find a bad path, just pick up the pieces and move on, and just head out again. It's not unreasonable that most success comes out of failure. So fail a lot. Fail, pick up again, and go forward, but fail a lot, because success is along those pathways of failure. So don't be afraid of failure. In school, here, a bad grade was a bad thing. When I was in school, I was a chemistry major, but that's because I believed that was an insight into the future but my first year or two in chemistry was pretty rough, and I didn't fail, but I was coming pretty close, and I'm going to get rid of this tassel here in a minute and throw it over, take this hat off, and so I told my teachers, I says, okay, go ahead and fail me, but look I'm going to be a chemistry major, so you can fail me, but you're going to see me again. So it's your choice. Either pass me or you're going to see me next year. So failure is part of it. And so actually in many ways you want to invite and welcome failure. Don't worry about the first path you choose or the second path you choose. You're going to be going down many pathways before it's all over. And clearly failure is the road to success. And so I think that that's a hard lesson to learn, but it's really an important lesson. And also I think it's important to understand that contrary to what you've learned over these last years, the world is not made up of facts. It's not made up of facts. You don't follow facts through the world. What you follow are possibilities. Possibilities are real. They are the way forward. So you follow possibilities. You don't follow facts. And, the facts of my time are probably are fiction now, or maybe it's the other way around. The fiction today are the facts, but the point being is follow the possibilities, and that'll take you where you want to go. So you're going to make a lot of mistakes. So if you're a leader, what do you do when you make a mistake? Particularly if it's a big mistake, particularly if it's one that you caused. Running a company for a long time, it's been pretty clear that I caused most of the mistakes were my fault. What do you do when you face head on terrible bad mistake that's clearly your fault? What do you do? Well, what a leader does is you drive deep into change. You drive deep into change, and you do not fix the mistake. You go around it. There are too many mistakes that we all make. We're human. Too many mistakes to stop and spend your life fixing the mistake. Dive deep into change. Go into change. Find a way. Go around those mistakes and just keep on going. That's a lot better than trying to fix the mistakes. So my life has been mostly made up of mistakes, of doing things wrong. I mean, I started a semiconductor company in Rolla, Missouri, right? It's not very close to Silicon Valley, and I will be forever thankful that it's not very close to Silicon Valley, but it's not. And now today, we are one of the necessary leading suppliers to the semiconductor in the world. We're everywhere. Our products are in China. Our products are in, I probably shouldn't say that one too loud maybe, but our products are all over anyway. And and we did that from Rolla, Missouri, through a series of bad decisions. So you make a bad decision, you simply go deep in and you change. You don't try to fix it. You don't browbeat yourself. All of us we're human. We're all making zillions of mistakes. Don't kid yourself. You're going to make a lot of mistakes too. Don't browbeat yourself for that. Just pick up the pieces, drive into deep change, and move around the problem. Don't try to fix it. There's too much, too difficult. And if I fix that problem, I'll find 5 more in front of me. So move around your mistakes. So I guess in doing that, how do you move around your mistakes? Well, one of the ways that you do it is to keep an eye out for serendipity. You'd be surprised. Serendipity is your friend. So through serendipity, you move forward. Often serendipity shows up during times of big mistakes or big change. So find serendipity and follow it. Well, you want to be a little bit careful, though, because you don't want to follow the Jabberwocky. The Jabberwocky is not your friend. So stay away, beware of the Jabberwocky, as others have said. And so you don't follow the Jabberwocky, but keep an eye out for serendipity. So I wanted to end this talk by saying, may the 4th be with you. But that day is past. It was last week or 2 weeks ago, so I can't say that. So if you excuse the subtlety of bad humor, I simply want to say thank you, and may the 15th stay with you always. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Terry Brewer. Distinguished guests, please direct your attention to the screen on the stage for a message from University of Missouri President Moon Choi.
Congratulations, graduates. You are graduating from a world-class university. Because of your hard work and resilience, you've made it to this important day, and I am so proud of you. You're ready to start a great career, begin graduate studies, serve in the military, or even travel the world. No matter your goals, you've earned your success. But you didn't achieve excellence alone. So many supported you along the way, including your family, friends, and our incredible faculty and staff. Thank you for being a part of the S&T community and for your commitment to achieving excellence. Once again, congratulations and go Miners!
Dr. John Harris, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will now say a few words.
I'd like to recognize all our faculty here today who have dedicated their careers to teaching in pursuit of knowledge and have helped our graduates reach their academic goals. Faculty, will you please stand? Please join me in showing appreciation to these faculty. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize our mace bearers. Missouri S&T selects faculty and student mace bearers for each commencement ceremony. You can read more about these individuals on pages 9 and 10 in your program. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all mace bearers have been announced. Representing the College of the Arts, Sciences, and Education is Dr. Catherine Northcutt, Professor of English and Technical Communication, and Zuling Lin, who will receive a master's degree in Biological Sciences. So Zuling is over there. Representing the College of Engineering and Computing is Dr. David Bayless, the John and Deborah Rome Professor and Chair of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, and Gamochirai Melissa Matumbo, who will receive a master's degree in Mining Engineering. Representing the Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development is Dr. Melody Lowe, Professor and Steinmeier Memorial Endowed Department Chair of Economics, and Barka Gautam, who will receive a master's degree in Engineering Management. You now can applaud. Thank you. You may be seated. I would like to recognize a student who completed the ROTC program at S&T and has been commissioned into the U.S. Armed Forces. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Jaime Ibarra, commissioned as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Thank you for your service. You may be seated. Now I'd like to recognize some students who have achieved success recently on teams. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. I ask the members of the audience to hold your applause until all have been announced. There's 5 teams we're going to recognize. S&T's Petro Bowl team won the 2026 Society of Petroleum Engineers North America Student Symposium Petro Bowl in February. The team included one graduate here tonight, Abdul Mujib Qasim. Please stand. Our rocket design team made university history last summer with the successful launch of their liquid fuel rocket. The team includes Morgan Carroll Lyons. Please stand. For the first time in its 52-year history, our concrete canoe team won its first place at the regional competition and will compete at nationals. The team includes Jack Ryan Snyder. Please stand. Our steel bridge team, our steel bridge design team claimed second place at regionals. The team includes Caitlin Ray Gribble. Please stand. Last but not least, our Mars rover design team is the reigning world champions. The team won in 2025 and will compete next month to defend its title. The winning team includes one graduate here tonight, Morgan Carroll Lyons, who is already standing. Please join me in recognizing these graduates. Congratulations. You may be seated. I'd like to recognize a student for his outstanding performance in the accelerated pathway to earn both a bachelor's and a master's degree in engineering management. After completing his bachelor's degree in December, he completed his master's degree just one semester later. Dylan Michael Bates, would you please stand and be recognized? Stand. And we're going to applaud him. Congratulations. You may be seated. Now I'd like to recognize a PhD graduate. She built her PhD dissertation on 2 award-winning research projects that she has already presented. Shruti Majumdar, would you please stand and be recognized? Okay. Congratulations, you may be seated. Now I'd like to recognize a PhD candidate who is a Cummer Innovation and Entrepreneurship Doctoral Fellow. He has delivered 6 conference presentations and is published as the first author of a journal publication, Kawale Isaac Aruwagun. Will you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. You may be seated. To all our esteemed PhD and master's degree candidates, I'd like to share how proud I am of each of you. I know I am not alone in this pride, and today the college deans will share their thoughts and congratulations with you.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. Dr. David Borak, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Engineering and Computing, will say a few words on behalf of the college.
Congratulations on the outstanding accomplishment of earning your doctoral or master's degree. This is a big deal. Earning a graduate degree is going to set you up for great success. But what does great success look like? I have a few thoughts. A cornerstone of our mission in the College of Engineering and Computing is to provide students with a transformative education. That means an education that prepares and inspires them to shape the future. This mission is the focus of our organization, but it also offers thoughtful guidance for our graduates. Through your hard work, perseverance, and intellectual curiosity, every one of you is leaving S&T prepared to shape the future. Some of you will go on to teach and inspire future generations, while others will invent technologies to support sustainable energy, space exploration, smart cities, and more. But whatever your future holds, don't forget to use your abilities to improve the world around you and to help people. Let having a positive impact on the world be a key measure of your future success. It is certainly something we greatly value at Missouri S&T. In this way, our success in fulfilling our mission will always be tied to your success and vice versa. We are exceptionally proud of you and wish you the best. Please keep us posted on all the great things that you accomplish. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Borak. Dr. Mirzan Bujordi, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education, will now say a few words on behalf of the college.
Today marks the culmination of years of dedication, intellectual rigor, and remarkable resilience. Completing an advanced degree is an extraordinary accomplishment, one that reflects not only your command of complex ideas, but also the curiosity that kept you asking questions, the creativity that helped you see possibilities, and the determination that carried you through challenges seen and unseen. Through your research, your professional contributions, and the fresh perspectives you bring, each of you has enriched your field and strengthened the world's pursuit of knowledge. Graduate study asks a great deal. It requires patience when answers seem distant and courage when the path forward is uncertain. You have met these demands with grace and persistence. As you move into the next chapter of your lives, you carry the insights, skills, and heart needed to confront pressing challenges, imagine new solutions, and lead with purpose and integrity. And you do not go forward alone. You carry with you the support of Missouri S&T, the mentorship of faculty who have walked beside you, and the pride of a community that believes deeply in your potential. The values and wisdom you have gained here will continue to steady you as you build the future you envision. Graduates, congratulations on this extraordinary milestone. We celebrate all you have achieved, all you aspire to, and all the ways you will make a difference. May your journey ahead be filled with discovery, purpose, and lasting fulfillment. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Buzzardi. Dr. James Sterling, Vice Provost and Founding Dean of the Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development, will say a few words on behalf of the college.
To our new master's and PhD graduates, I want to extend my sincere and heartfelt congratulations on your remarkable achievement. To our Cummer College graduates, your expertise is somewhat different than others in that you situate complex ideas within a broader social and business context that recognizes regulatory, financial, economic, and geopolitical constraints and boundary conditions. These kinds of topics, more than ever before, demand that we be mindful of the limitations of newfound knowledge. To those of you continuing your academic journey, I hope that you can embrace this opportunity to dig deeper into the knowledge and skill sets that are changing at a rate that many claim has never been witnessed in human civilization. The very definition of intelligence is evolving, but the content and skills that you have learned at S&T should serve you well, whatever the future brings. So as you all advance in your careers, we look forward to hearing about your adventures and ventures. And we are confident that you will become outstanding leaders and ambassadors for S&T. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Sterling. Distinguished guests, please direct your attention to the screen on the stage for a message from Todd Graves, Chair of the University Board of Curators.
It is my honor to congratulate the Missouri University of Science and Technology class of 2025 on behalf of the University of Missouri Board of Curators. Graduates, we celebrate your achievements today as over the past 4 years you've worked diligently to earn your degree. I hope you're very proud of yourselves as you walk across the stage. You've persevered through classwork and research, late nights with little sleep, midterms and finals. Yet those are only a fraction of the moments that culminated in you receiving your degree today. Most likely, you've also determined tough life decisions, experienced the seen and unforeseen, and made friends that will last a lifetime. I believe it is these moments of perseverance and connection that have also prepared you to be inquisitive, eager, and ready to take on the world. When you cross this stage, you become part of our great network of Missouri S&T alumni. You can find minor alumni all over the world. Lean on them, as they will be excited to hear your stories and share theirs. Your minor ties will keep you connected and support you throughout your lifetime. Again, on behalf of the Board of Curators, congratulations, graduates. We can't wait to see your journey unfold.
At this time, John Harris, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will present the candidates for doctoral degrees. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please rise?
Chancellor Degani, I have the honor of presenting these candidates who have been recommended by the faculty of Missouri University of Science and Technology for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Thank you, Provost Harris. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the PhD in your respective fields, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates may be seated. The faculty marshals will now direct the graduates and advisors to the platform. Each advisor and graduate will advance to the stage to be vested with their hood. Graduates and advisors will then go into the hallway for photos. Graduates, when you return, you may be seated.
Kolawole Isaac Arugun, to be hooded by advisors Catherine Grote and Jeremy Maurer. I present to you Dr. Arugun. Yasmin Mustafa Hussein Ahmed Atiyah, Doctor of Philosophy and Computer Science, to be hooded by advisor Seung Young Park. Adrian Louise Batista Planas, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, advisor Richard Dawes, to be hooded by Professor Chariklia Soteriou Leventis. Sutapa Bhattacharya, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, to be hooded by advisor Amitava Chaudhuri. Nathaniel H. Blatt, Doctor of Philosophy and Ceramic Engineering, to be hooded by advisor Greg Hilmas. I present to you Dr. Blatt. Doris Evelyn Meredith Brown, Doctor of Philosophy and Computer Science, to be hooded by advisor Sajal Das and Venkata Sririam Sidahard Nadendla. I present to you Dr. Brown. Priyesh Ranjan, Doctor of Philosophy and Computer Science, to be hooded by advisor Sajal Das. I present to you Dr. Ranjan. Emmanuel Masavo Jagu, Doctor of Philosophy and Mathematics, to be hooded by advisor Akim Adekpaju. I present to you Dr. Jagu. Joseph William Govero, Doctor of Philosophy and Metallurgical Engineering, to be hooded by advisor Ronald O'Malley. I present to you Dr. Govero. Rajrani Gupta, Doctor of Philosophy and Mathematics. Advisor is Martin Boner, to be hooded by Professor Gale Albrecht. I present to you Dr. Gupta. Henry Adekola Hoffner, Doctor of Philosophy and Mechanical Engineering, to be hooded by Advisor K. Chandrasekhara. I present to you Dr. Hoffner. Nayan Pundir, Doctor of Philosophy and Mechanical Engineering, to be hooded by Advisor K. Chandrasekhara. I present to you Dr. Pundir. Sargun Kaur, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemistry, Advisors Paul Nam and Honglan Shi, to be hooded by Advisor Paul Nam. I present to you Dr. Kaur. Manish Kizakavitil Matthew, Doctor of Philosophy and Electrical Engineering, Advisors Daryl Beatner and Dongyun Kim, to be hooded by Advisor Daryl Beatner. I present to you Dr. Matthew. Shruti Majumdar, Doctor of Philosophy and Physics, Advisor Michael Schultz, to be hooded by Professor Daniel Fisher. I present to you Dr. Majumdar. Nicholas Max Melton, Doctor of Philosophy and Computer Science, to be hooded by Advisor Donald Wunsch. I present to you Dr. Melton. Tochukwu Princewill Ojiako, Doctor of Philosophy and Materials Science and Engineering, to be hooded by Advisor Mario Buckley. I present to you Dr. Ojiako. Alireza Roshan, Doctor of Philosophy and Civil Engineering, to be hooded by Advisor Magdi Abulraham. I present to you Dr. Roshan. Melissa Lynn Sutter, Doctor of Philosophy and Explosives Engineering, to be hooded by Advisor Katherine Johnson. I present to you Dr. Sutter. Hung Van Trin, Doctor of Philosophy and Materials Science and Engineering, to be hooded by Advisor Fatih Dogan. I present to you Dr. Trin. Li Zhu, Doctor of Philosophy and Chemical Engineering, Advisor Hu Yang, to be hooded by Professor Ryan Gilbert. I present to you Dr. Zhu. Matthew B. Pollard, Doctor of Philosophy and Physics, Advisors Yusan Hor and Julia Medvedeva, to be hooded by Professor Thomas Vojta. I present to you Dr. Pollard. Sushant Sharma Chowdhury, Doctor of Philosophy and Physics, to be hooded by Advisor Marco Cavaglia. I present to you Dr. Chowdhury. Saidan Vardzan Valiev, Doctor of Philosophy and Aerospace Engineering, Advisors Anthony Okafor and Ji Huang, to be hooded by Advisor Anthony Okafor. I present to you Dr. Valiev.
Will the audience please join me in congratulating the graduates? Provost Harris will now present the candidates for master's degrees, and Chancellor Degani will confer the degrees. Would the candidates for master's degrees please rise?
Master's degrees have been awarded for hundreds of years for recognition of mastery at the level needed, originally for graduates to go abroad and teach their subject area. Today, our master's degree candidates teach, consult, lead, and demonstrate expertise in their fields through various careers. Chancellor Degani, I have the honor of presenting these candidates who have been recommended by the faculty of Missouri University of Science and Technology for the master's degree as designated.
Thank you, Provost Harris. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the master's degree in your respective fields, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates may be seated. Distinguished guests, please direct your attention to the screen at the front of the stage to recognize distance students participating virtually today.
Bruno Lato Bagarini, Rafael Oreju Cerquiera, Benjamin Johnson, Christopher David Rumsey.
The faculty marshals will now direct the master's degree graduates to the platform. Graduates will then go into the hallway for photos. Graduates, when you return, you may be seated.
Henry Olson Winfrey, Ellen Elise Miller, Tyke Warner Wells, Alexander Douglas Bevier, Alexander Newitt, Jaime Ibarra, Alexander Joseph Sy, Brandon Philip Rikas, Kenyon Maxwell Reed, Nicholas Riley, Catherine Victoria Wise, Megan Kate Boyle, Tang Yang, Tengrui Kong, Priscilla Lin, Benjamin Myers, Conrada Crystal Trejo, Lillian Chizoromoku Aburika, Anirudh Koganti, Vamshi Gaddi, Saiteya Prasad Sunkara, Zinab Mesri, Hussein Al-Safar, Smita Bomik Shiti, Priyanka Pramod Wani, Purnami Anupamsa Shelly Indran, Barka Gautam, Ethan Alden Stockwell, Evan Elias Young, Noah Joseph Siklowski, Walter Hayes Easley, Cody Alexander Hunter, Riley Williams, Bamidele Joseph Ajiga, Angela Owusu Yeboah, Jared Bachwe, Christian Bagulo Abito, Prince Kofi Karshi, Isaac Fifi Mensah Mbia, Hubert Kubi Apia, Abdul Mujib Kasim, Godwin Naba Nanda, Caitlin Ray Gribble, Rebecca Kaiser Thompson, Thomas Wayne Francois, Morgan Carol Lyons, Logan Banker, Lillian Abigail Kerber, Jordan Braunschweig, Allison Christine Rush, Jennifer K. Allen, Elena Marie Johnson, Joshua Michael Santee, Michael James Fetter, Oluwapalumi Oluwaseyi Adejumo, Joseph Christopher Stecker, Jack Ryan Snyder, Montana Fritz Homan, Briley J. Cates, Kristen Melinda Nineheis, Jacob Stephen Myers, Otto Keen Niddle, Madison Grace Offerman, Camden Joseph Lockwood. Luke Charles Mishka. Tyler Michael Belina. Paul Alexander Domian. Yaswanth Sai Chava. Lokeshwar Reddy Palapati. Yaswanth Savali. Nikhil Raghava Ro Maraboyina. Pavan Kalan Katakam. Venkatash Pobashetti. Haima Malikaruna Ro Kavuri. Vinay Shankar Jilela. Shiva Sai Reddy Pasham. Gananadeep Gudapati. Indu Preya Sinaparupa. Daniel James Reed. Ryan B. Heifel. Richmond Kojo Arthur. Samuel Katia Boten. Lacey Amal. Alec Fitzmaurice. Ali Alkandari. Marcus Peter Bauer. Landon Bryce Veers. Michael Ivan Krivobarski. Blake Remington Short. Sucharitha Kopula. Kavya Nalamala. Jishma Reddy Amakireddy. Naga Venkata Sai Rohit Davala. Harry Sai Pavan Supash Varma. Mani Harsha Masina. Yugender Petty. Pradeep Vasireddy. Akash Krishnadeep Magadapalli. Banu Prakash Yagadi. Gamuchirai Melissa Matambo. Tanatswe Manhivi. Cruz Manasha Matamberi. Tinatenda Mapuriza. Josephine Ganganwa. Shamiso Nicole Zindi. Alajamoke Sakirat Oyajida. Prince Farai Mutsari. Berzil Munashi Gunzo. Jalen Sian Owens. Evan Alexander Casey. Inshira Deed Saki. Ajikumar Sundarapu. Yeswanth Raja Palapothu. Satish Reddy Desireti. Mustafa Sheikh. Kovid Kodali. Guru Sai Prasad Sunkari. Kaushik Varma Mandapat. Jyotiaditya Gaurakipati. Samuel S. Lee. Saikand Amarsheti. Nikhil Blessy Chodapili. Siri Bogadi. Savani Rayala. Jonas Edward Jangam. Siri Chandana Nadella. Tola Chris Olarinre. Kamal Oladela. Brutkowit Ahmed. Kirthana Punamaneni. Sai Sritej Chabolu. Moli Pothina. Mahavir Apini. Supraja Yadav Rajaboina. Nikita Maganti. Nithish Yadav Thotla. Bhavani Dasari. Srikala Jala. Dinesh Sura. Praveen Kumar Reddy. Kalpani Kumathi. Kishora Kumar Jami. Manishanvitha Potru. Varshini Yenduri. Chaitanya Krishna Nagam. Malika Marireddy. Eshwar Petty. Sri Devi Muva. Prapurna Sirla. Sathwika Yasa. Hrisha Reddy Mandadi. Aswitha Rudra. Kartik Sabavat. Bhargavi Gunji. Hemant Sirish Kumar Saidawa. Navitha Madella. Navya Valivati. Sai Nitish Reddy Velamula. Susmitha Sai Nuna. Shiva Varun Petty. Suma Guru Gubeli. Hima Goramukula. Varun Vamula. Shivarama Krishna Koyalakanda. Suling Lin. Hari Sumanth Thaluru. Manaswini Nara. Bhavya Shri Kakunuri. Sai Teha Putta. Likith Sai Ram Imandi. Abhinav Sri Ramadas. Sai Krishna Puvala. Sumant Sasapu. Haswanth Chowdhury Tumala. Ganesh Babu Medapali. Srimanth Gada. Pandu Ranga Vital Sai Paladugu. Sai Deepak Alamseti. Akash Good Palamakula. Sai Kiran Reddy Makta. Mahesh Kumar Tanli. Akansha Penta. Sai Raj Agani. Purna Chandir Reddy Kasareddy. Joshitha Mariwada. Naftali Tarawanashi Dubey. Manu Gidathuri. Anjali Malga. Chandana Dontraboina. Urmila Chowdhury Naluru. Kalpana Madhuri Sunkara. And the one we've all been waiting for, Himunth Viguru.
I think we are waiting for all of our graduates to make it back to their seat. So as we wait, I'd like to congratulate our graduates one more time. And in the meantime, I'd like to thank our narrator, Dr. Paul Hertz, who's standing right there. If you were wondering where that voice was coming from, that's Dr. Hertz. And our name reader, Dr. John Francis. Thank you, John. That ain't easy, folks, reading all those names. That's really not easy. I don't know how John does it. So thank you, John. S&T Executive Commencement Committee and all the faculty and staff who made today's celebrations possible. And I think as we wait for our graduates to come back, I want to congratulate our graduates one more time and tell you that you are one step closer to being on this podium one more time, another time, maybe as a faculty member, maybe as a department chair, as a dean, who knows, maybe as a chancellor of this wonderful university. Never stop dreaming and consider yourself a potential contributor to this university as we move forward. I also want to encourage you to continue your connection with the university. You are now an alumni, a graduate of this wonderful university, and you will hear from our Alumni Association president shortly. So congratulations one more time. So it is now my honor to introduce Mr. Ernie Banks to speak on behalf of the Minor Alumni Association. Mr. Banks earned a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from S&T in 1981, followed by a master's degree in chemical engineering from Georgia Institute of Technology in 1984. In the spirit that hands-on experiential learning never ends, he then went on to secure his Six Sigma Black Belt certification in 2002, his Lean certification in 2006, and his Six Sigma Master Black Belt certification in 2013. In 2018, S&T honored him with an award of professional distinction in chemical engineering. Today, Mr. Banks is the Director of the Strategic Projects and Operational Excellence for Orchestra Life Sciences in St. Louis. He played a lead role in the site selection, early design, and planning for a landmark $450 million radiopharmaceutical manufacturing facility to develop cancer treatments. In fact, he was on site in Philadelphia last week for the groundbreaking and dedication of that facility. Mr. Banks is a member of the Academy of Chemical Engineers and serves as Vice President of the Minor Alumni Association Board of Directors. He is a proud life member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Ernie is joined in his minor pride by his wife, Angela, an S&T Electrical Engineering alumna, and their 3 grown children and 2 grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ernie Banks.
Thank you, Chancellor. On behalf of the Minor Alumni Association, congratulations to all of our new graduates. You did it. You earned your degree, and now you're ready to put your preparation into practice. Whether you're heading into the workforce, if you are moving forward through the additional advanced degrees in academic learning, if you're going into military, civic, or family type opportunities, or if you're going to go overseas or somewhere else and create something that nobody else has ever thought about, know this: you are part of the greatest minor network, the greatest alumni network in the world, and we're 71,000 strong. There's no goodbyes today. It's only hellos as you join the lifelong community of minors who will support you wherever your paths take you. No matter how far you go, you'll always be a minor. I encourage you to stay connected and to get involved. And Chancellor, if it's okay, I want to steal shamelessly from him and encourage you to go back to your high school, back to your neighborhood, and encourage others by sharing your stories and your dreams. I'm asking you to take part in alumni activities. Stay connected in your recognized student organizations that you all prospered and that you had so much love for while you were here. Come back for homecoming, for St. Pat's. Enjoy a stop by the Hasselman Alumni House to say hi, because that's your home. On behalf of minors everywhere, job well done. Go make your mark, because in your hands, the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ernie. Well said. I now want to repeat what he said. Please make sure that members of your community are aware of this wonderful university and encourage the younger generations to consider college education. Higher education is under assault, I would say, and I think we got to do our part to encourage the younger generations to consider higher education, college education. It's not the same, believe me. You may hear that you don't need to go to college to have a good life. Well, you will have a good life, but it's not the same. It's not the same as if you spend 4 years, 5 years, hustle, expand your horizons, expand your thinking, become a possibility thinker. Develop a different approach, a different perspective to your communities, your societies, and the world. So thank you, Ernie. Well said, and I encourage all of you to follow his lead. And of course, once a minor, always a minor. Minor Alumni Association has a lot of wonderful services for you post-graduation, so take advantage, remain connected. We need your guidance if we are to succeed. You are going to be our ambassadors out there, and we need to know your perspective. Are we doing a good job? Do we need to change course? Do we need to calibrate? Whatever you can do to help your university 5 years from today, 10 years from today, 20 years from today, don't hesitate. Reach out, and you have a wonderful channel to do that, and that's the Alumni Association right here in Rolla and SNT. So now, we like to leave a lasting memory for our graduates. I warn the audience, this special effect that we are about to do is going to have a loud noise, so don't be alarmed. But stand, and I need your help on the count of 3. Congratulate our graduates the loudest that you have ever congratulated anybody. So with that in mind, are you ready? 1, stand up. Graduates, stand up, please. 1, 2, 3. Audience, congratulations. All right. Thank you all. You may be seated. Now, if you forget everything else that was said today, hopefully you won't forget this one, you know, and you remember your graduation based on this. So thank you all again. Best wishes to you. Don't be strangers. Think of us. Talk to us. Come back and see us. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Degani. We will now play the Alma Mater hymn, recorded and performed by the Missouri S&T Choir. Feel free to join in. The words are printed on the back of your program. After the hymn, we ask the audience to remain seated until after the recessional. Distinguished guests, this concludes today's commencement ceremony. The mace bearers will now lead the recessional. Following the recessional, you may exit. Thank you.